Aloha everybody, welcome back to another GoGo Rental Discover. Today I'm coming to you from the cactus covered center of a volcanic crater. Specifically, Koko Head Crater. If you look really close, you can see people hiking on the summit. Okay, so this one is both a botanical garden and a hike. Basically, it's a botanical garden, but it's got a 2-mile loop trail that goes through it, and it's all set up here in the center of Koko Head Crater. When you're driving in, you're gonna be coming down a road that runs adjacent to a golf course. Keep going all the way down that road. You're gonna turn right at the end of it. You'll see signs on the fence line letting you know you got to the right place. So once you get through the gate, you're gonna see a gravel parking lot. That's where you're gonna wanna set up for the hike. Okay, so right when you enter, no matter whether you go left or right, you're gonna end up walking through the Plumeria Grove. And you're almost definitely gonna recognize the flowers. These flowers are everywhere. They're really popular with leis and like wearing them in your hair. And these days, a lot of people will associate the Plumeria flower with Hawaii. But the Plumeria tree actually traces its roots back to tropical America, specifically the region around Texas. They've got a few picnic tables like this one. You can go left or right around the grove. It'll take you to the same place. Once you get beyond the Plumeria Grove, you're gonna find one porta potty. That's all there is for bathrooms out here. And then the trail kind of goes on from here. The trail from here is a 2-mile loop. You can truly go left or right. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna go off to the right, see what's down this way. These guys are what caught my attention. And for me, Hawaii is the last place I would ever expect to see cactuses, so I think this is pretty neat. And if you're wondering, hey, isn't this island supposed to be tropical? Well, this island is pretty much half tropical, half desert. The dominant mountain range that goes down this island is called the Ko'olaus, and the prevailing winds out here, the trade winds, typically go east to west across it. Koko Head Crater, where we are, is on the south coast of the island, but it's still west of the Ko'olaus. By the time all that air gets to the other side of the mountain, there's not much water left, so the west side of the island looks a lot like a desert. So we've covered 2 other botanical gardens on this island, one in Kaneohe, one in Wahiawa. Neither one of them are really set up to be a proper hiking trail like this one is. Also, those gardens are located on the rainier side of the island, so you get a lot of your really lush green tropical vegetation. I think this is definitely one to add to the list if you want to get the most ecological biodiversity out of your trip. It's definitely also one of the hottest and driest, so bring a hat, bring some water, wear sunscreen if that's your thing. So the garden is broken down into different sections with different plants from different regions. This is the Hawaii section, which is really neat because unfortunately something you don't get a lot here in Hawaii is native Hawaiian plants. And I think this one's pretty neat. This one's called Ma'o and it's from the cotton family. I used to live in Alabama when I was a kid and we had a whole cotton field behind our house. So seeing native Hawaiian cotton is kind of neat. This one is a koa tree. It doesn't look like it's doing too good right now, but from what I understand, some of the best canoes in the Pacific were made out of koa trees. This one comes from Africa. It's supposed to be an Ituri forest cyad, and I don't know if they're edible, but this thing has like ginormous fruits on it. In the Africa section, they have baobab trees, and I'm pretty sure they get way bigger than this, but this is one of my favorite trees. I think they look super cool. But they have these seed pod things. A couple of them have fallen to the ground. Some of them have been smashed open, and it kind of looks like they're little furry cocoa pods. Anyways, Africa section, super cool. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm starting to see Plumeria trees again, so I know the start of the trail is back down that way. From here, you can really clearly see how we're inside the crater. All the way over there, that's the summit of Koko Head. This might be a good place to drop people off if you're gonna hike Koko Head, but you're in a group, but not everyone wants to do it. We're gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one.